Testing, testing, check mic, check 1, 2. Everything in order. So, how's it going, everybody? Thank you for tuning into Divine Divinity. We're back with another episode, and we're gonna talk about the movie Nope. Okay, so as you guys know, I've done a reading on this movie, Nope, and we're gonna talk about a review for the movies and what I feel, in my opinion, about this film. So, I just want to start off by saying congratulations, Jordan Peele. It was an awesome film. Okay, so I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't want to put any spoilers out. By the way, this is all for entertainment purposes only. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. All I can tell you is go see the movie. All right. It is a great, hands down, hands down. Now, what I thought was when I saw this movie, I thought I was gonna leave the theater disappointed, but come to find out, it was actually a good movie. If I was to give it a scale, it would be a 9. I give it a 9. Now, I heard some of the mixed reviews, heard what some people had to say. I don't necessarily think they understand Jordan Peele's mind. And race aside, it wasn't really he's gonna coincide race into his films, right? He didn't put it. He made it a little bit tasteful in this one, but if you really pay attention to it, you have to really dig in deep yourself to understand where he was going with it. Now, I want to say a few things about this film that I want to tell you about, just in case you guys don't know it. It's about a man who, him and his father owns a ranch, right? It's a black-owned ranch where they deal with horses. And for some reason, his father looks up in the sky and sees something, and mysteriously, you know, passes away. So him and his sister. It's a story about two people, right? But not just two people, but a group of people. So it's the, I forgot his name, but it's the black guy who plays in the movie Get Out. He has a sister who plays Kiki Palmer, which is another thing I want to get to. Kiki Palmer, she did a fantastic job in this movie, guys. You got to go support this movie, guys. Kiki Palmer did her goddamn thing. Her acting chops was superb. She killed it on every level. To be honest with you, Kiki Palmer carried this film. She carried this film. I don't know if they're gonna if they ever give Oscar awards to horror movies, but Kiki Palmer deserves an Oscar for this movie. She nailed that role. I mean, much love to you, Kiki Palmer. You did your thing. Uh, she was phenomenal in this movie, guys. She was phenomenal. Um, she plays his sister in the film, right? And the thing is, he's more like he doesn't really care about being famous. He doesn't care about being social media because he Hollywood they want to film the horses, right? They want to film the horses, and one day he steps outside, looks in the sky, he sees something in the sky, which is we see in the preview in the trailer, it's a UFO. So he tells his sister, who Kiki, about the what he saw, and she's more like our generation, right? Like if you see something, what we want to do, we want to be famous, right? We want to go out there, we want to film it. So she's more of that kind of generation. She wants to film it. So she was saying, "Ooh, we can make money if we film it, and then we can be rich, And so he's kind of like, I don't care. I just know I saw something, and it was freaking freaky. And so that's the plot of the movie. So I'm not trying to tell you anything. There was like three scary scenes in this movie. Um, there was a huge death count, so there was more people died in this movie than any of his other movies. Another thing you're gonna expect from this film. I heard some people said the movie dragged. The movie didn't drag. You just gotta pay attention to the movie. It keeps you on the edge of your seat from the beginning to the end. It's 2 hours long, but it don't even feel like 2 hours long. That's how good it is. The soundtrack, the score of the movie was awesome. The soundtrack was good. It kind of gave you that like cowboyish type of vibe, but it worked it worked well in the film. So that was on point. Now going back to the scary scenes, there's just one that stands out to me the most in this film, and it has something to do with the monkey. There was a monkey in this film, the chimpanzee. That monkey was terrifying. If you watch the movie, when they show the monkey look into the camera, it was I don't know what it was. I don't know what was the point of Jordan Peele coinciding the monkey with the movie, but it was terrifying. But from what I know, this monkey was based on a true story. It was basically this chimpanzee, and this is you can look this up. There was a old Hollywood, right? When they used to do like movies like Flipper, Lassie, they used to always use animals in film, right? And this chimpanzee, for some reason, was in this film where they were on a TV show filming, and the chimpanzee just snapped and killed everybody on set. So there's this Asian guy in the film who he has a big role too in the movie, and he reminisces when he was a kid, and he would remember being on set when this monkey went crazy. So the monkey scene was terrifying. That's what I can leave you guys with. But other than that, the movie was hands down. Now, one thing that you're not gonna expect and you're gonna be kind of disappointed with is the ending of the film. So you're gonna be shocked to what you find out, and I think it shocked everybody in the movie theater. But overall, it was a good movie. It was an excellent movie. Now there were certain things about this film that I didn't agree with, especially when it comes to extraterrestrials, when it comes to aliens. I was kind of upset by, but it's fine, because it's a Jordan Peele's film. Um, but I've kind of felt like they were putting a fear-based tactic in this film, and the reason why I say because what we know is extraterrestrials are not evil. They're not evil beings. Now there's some who are, but there's the majority are not. So I kind of didn't like the concept of making them the enemy. Um, but that's what I was going to read about today. I wanted to go and talk to see if Spirit can channel the aliens and see what they think about this film. Now there was some things in this film that was terrifying to me. I want to tell y'all this thing that happened. Well, there's a couple of stories I'm gonna tell you, but there was this incident that kind of coincides with this film. I'm gonna put the link down below so you can check it out. But this link that I'm gonna put down below, what happened was this was in Bryan, Texas, right? So it's in Bryan, Texas, back in 2019, there was an incident where there was this storm, and in this storm, you were hearing like these screaming sounds, like these howling sounds, like it sounded like a banshee, like screaming for bloody murder, right? And in the midst of the screaming sounds, there was people like everywhere. Everybody had their cell phones. They were recording this from different angles. You kept hearing like in the storm, there was like these screaming sounds, like people screaming, and then it went from screaming to start hearing native Indians, like our ancestors or something. They were like, oh, they were making all these weird sounds. So I just thought it was kind of weird that it kind of coincided with this film. Now, if that's a spoiler alert, my bad, but you'll see what I'm talking about when you see the film. So, what else I want to talk about? There's something else I'm gonna talk about, but I'm gonna leave it after. I'm gonna do it after this reading. So, yes, guys, it's a good movie for the summer. Please go check it out. You will not be disappointed. By the way, if you're going to see this movie, go see the movie at the IMAX. I saw it at the IMAX. Go see it at the IMAX. Watch it on because Jordan Peele filmed the film on with using the IMAX camera. So if you want to see this movie, it would only be right if you see it at the IMAX. So if I can leave you with that, but the movie's It's scary. It's a scary movie. So if y'all don't like those type of movies, I don't recommend you to see it. But it is terrifying. I think this is one of his. To be honest with you, if when it comes to the terror, this would be number one. Us would be number two. Get Out would be number three for me. That's me. I heard otherwise, but this is for me. This is the best. I think it's his best movie ever. I do. Last time I did a reading on it, I did a reading on Will It Go box office, and I remember at the ending I got the Ten of Swords, which I said there's something about the movie that won't be good. It wasn't the movie. What it was his budget for the film. That's why I got the Ten of Swords. Because when you get the Ten of Swords, it means that you saw the knife standing there, you walked over the knife, and you end up tripping and stabbing yourself. So the fact that he wanted to do this film, he got kind of like over himself, and he decided to go over his means because the budget for this movie was 68 million. Right now, if you look on Wikipedia, and I don't know if it's that accurate, but it's at 44 million right now. So he has a ways to go, but you remember it can change, guys. Energy can change if you change it. So Jordan Peele, I'm letting the fans know, go see the movie. You will not be disappointed. To be honest with you, it's one of the best movies that's playing right now. So go check it out, y'all. Everybody did an awesome job in this film. All the actors, great job. Go check it out. So, anyways, that being said, let me ask Spirit and speak, and I want Spirit to channel the aliens to see how do they feel about the movie. So that's what I want to do today. All right. So remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I'm saying is allegedly. Guys, if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, click the bell for all notifications. All right, Spirit, please talk to me about the extraterrestrials. How do they feel about this movie up above? Nope. If you don't mind, Spirit, could you please send the extraterrestrials spirit guides into the room to communicate with my spirit guides? Thank you, Spirit. So how does the aliens, extraterrestrials, feel about the movie Nope? Please talk to me. How do they feel about this movie? Please talk to me. Spirit. How does they feel about this movie Nope? Now I'm really kind of tired, guys. And whenever you're a reader, you should never do readings when you're kind of tired. You should never do readings because you want to get your energy up. But I got time, so I don't mind doing it. And it's weird because whenever I'm doing a reading on extraterrestrials, I'm always in this state where I'm tired. But I feel like that's an easy way for them to come into me because it connects. Oh, sorry, I was hearing voices. Please, Spirit, talk to me about the extraterrestrials. What surround? How do the aliens up above feel about this movie? No. What do they have to say about it, Spirit? Please talk to me. Talk to me. Please talk to me. Spirit. How do they feel about the movie? No. Please, Spirit, talk to me. How does the extraterrestrials up above feel about the movie? No. Please talk to me, Spirit. How do they feel about it? Oh, I forgot the book. Please talk to me. Y'all put down in the comments below if you have questions for me. I want to know what y'all feel. Like, let me know what's going on your mind. Are you gonna see the movie? Let me know if you have. Even if those of you who have seen it, put the comments down below. I want to see what you guys say. I want to see what you guys think. Okay, let's get this party started. Let me go get the book right quick, guys. I'll put that right there. This is so light. Okay, so I want while this is ready, I'm gonna channel that energy. Have to get my book. All right. What did you say? Yeah, I have lost a lot of weight. I've lost a lot of weight, guys. Amazon. Amazon. I'm telling you, Amazon will make you lose weight, guys. I even got a little bit of tan. You see how dark my arms got? And then when you look up here, look at all of this. This is what the sun did to me. This is what the sun did to me. Yeah, I know. Now I'm like three different tones right now. That sun is a killer, y'all. But it's not wrong with getting a little tan. It's not wrong, get that little summer tan going on. But put you some sun spray on. By the way, I went to get me some. I heard this is the best, so I got this from one of my peeps gave this to me called Super Goop. It's my first time using this, so I'm using this to protect yourself. And there's nothing, fellas out there who are watching, take care of yourselves. Take care of your skin. There's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself or pampering yourself. You got to, okay? It's not just for ladies. Men have to do it too. We have to take care of ourselves too. So let's not be like that. All right, spirit. So I'm gonna do a reading for. We're gonna read the cards and then we're gonna see what the extraterrestrials are telling us. Okay. All right, Father God, please talk to me, talk to me, talk to me about the aliens, the extraterrestrials in space. How do they feel about this movie? Nope. Is it hitting home? Is it on point? How do they feel personally, Spirit? Is it disrespecting? Please, Father God, allow me to see and say anything and everything you allow me to say and see. The extraterrestrial and aliens are your loves. They're your children's. They're your beloveds. Please authorize me to say and see anything and everything you authorize me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. Okay, so the first card that I'm getting is Gaia. I'm getting wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. Ooh, good start. So the aliens, they know that what Jordan Peele did in his film, he knows some stuff. I believe Jordan Peele studies these aliens. He studies them. He knows. And when you do watch the movie, you do get that sense of wisdom, spiritual understanding. There's something there about the film. There's something there. What's happening now is I get Winter's End. I get there's something about Winter's End. Like there's going to be a rebirth for the world when it comes to the extraterrestrials. And there's a positive outcome after the winter. So after the winter, I believe that next year there's going to be a positive outcome. And then I get that there's going to be something with sacred journeys, life cycles, family, and transformation. There's going to be a huge transformation when it comes to alien intelligence life. Let me meditate on this right quick. Okay. I get the sacral chakra, right? Get the sacral chakra. I keep forgetting what that means. Let me see where's the book for that. I keep forgetting this one. I want. Hmm. In the past, they wanted wisdom. I mean, I'm speaking about the extraterrestrials. In the past, they wanted wisdom. They're telling me that Jordan Peele wanted to understand them. They are already aware of him wanting to understand them. But I get something dealing with hope, right? Now, this normally would be the star card. And when you look real closely, you see a person in the star, right? That's coming out of the light. It's weird because it changes all the time when you look at this. Hmm. What he wanted to do, Jordan Peele, he wanted basically to rebirth the alien back. That he wanted people to question it again. Like he wanted to spark something in people's brain when it comes to them. And last but not least, I get something about patient and planning. There's something about patient and planning when it comes to the four seasons: the winter, the fall, the summer, and the spring, right? But it has something to do with family transformation. Like what I'm getting from Spirit is I'm getting that there's going to be something dealing with climate change. Like I feel like what the aliens are trying to communicate to me is they're telling me that there's something dealing with climate change. Like they basically control climate change. They're the reasons why there's these fires. They're the reasons why there's floods. They're controlling the nature. This is something that they wanted. They wanted a positive outcome for the world, and that's why the world is going through what it's going through because of the changes. Interesting. See what the tarot is saying. The first card I get is I get judgment. There's something about judgment, right? Karma. There's something about karma and judgment, right? Now, can't I believe can't step in the same river twice. Let's see what karma represents. Hmm. So what I'm getting, I keep getting rebirth. So I'm gonna stick with that, right? I'm getting there's a rebirth, the ending of a phase of life, and the assessment of its worth, the end of an era. Hmm. Metamorphosis, major changes. I keep getting transformation again. I'm gonna say transformation, clean slate. Um, this film being made is what they're telling me is the start of something new. It's getting people to understand them more, right? It's because what we're going through in the world is the end of an era and the start of a new one. What crosses this is desires fulfilled. Desires fulfilled. So then, in the way, they're pleased, they're fulfilled that this happened. They want they want the world to know about them. They want the world to communicate and get to know them. The problem is, I get the Five of Cups. Hmm. problem is that the pain is ending soon, right? I get that there's going to be good news, but I also get that, where it says in the negative, I get that something that represents a need to come to the terms of the with the irrevocable ending of a valuable relationship. It can symbolize derailment, loneliness, and grief. Hmm. Like lost love, there's regret. I feel like there's a recovery from the past, rekindle of old ties. What they're stating on is basically like not remembering us, not talking about us enough. Is what what Spirit is trying to say. Like you need to talk. We want you to talk about us more. I get the Ten of Wands. Mm, but I feel like the weight has been lifted, like in the past, because you know how the Pentagon is, right? The Pentagon is realizing that they're real now. Now they're talking about them. Now the world knows that they're real. This is not a joke now. I get that it's a relief from spread of stress, you know. But in a way, what Spirit is telling me as well is Spirit is telling me that I'm not gonna lie, they kind of feel a little bit sad because they feel like they're being manipulated. You know, like I understand Jordan Peele is doing this for entertainment, but they feel manipulated in a way. They feel that there's a big change that's going on, like when it comes to life cycles and family and stuff like that. They know that they have to be here to change that cycle, and they will. But they feel like the way they're portraying them in the movie. Hold on, let me. Spirit's trying to connect. What they're saying to me is it's a good movie, but it's not the whole truth of the movie. They're saying that yes, there is a connection with the animals. Yes, with the animals, because they says we are all like alien like, but they're telling me something about the water. I'm getting something about the water, and I think I've been saying this in my other readings too when I talk about the UFOs. They're telling me there's something about the ocean, that they live in the ocean. The thing is, they only come out when no one is looking at them. Hmm. I'm getting that you guys don't even know the half of it. You guys think you know the whole truth, but you don't know anything about the truth. They're telling me they're telling me that you guys see Jaws and you think Jaws is going to get you in the ocean. They're telling me you think that the Blair Witch lives in the woods, but there's no witch in the woods. They say it's compared to this movie, but they're telling that they saying that it's government based because they saying that the government ties to Hollywood, And they know to keep you guys suppressed, they have to install fear in you. So what they do is they put it in the movies because seeing is believing, and what you believe is what you think reality is about. But telling me there's an Aryan race that is out there who wants to who don't want you to know your worth, your truth, your power. They're telling me this has been going on for many, many moons. It goes all the way back to ancient Egypt. They're telling me they've always had connections to them. They're telling me, well, in a weird way, I'm getting how you think people are coming up missing now. Why are they coming up missing? They're telling me Amber Alerts don't start for no reason. Okay, it's getting kind of heavy with this spirit. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna continue reading. What they know is what they know is something unexpected is gonna come charging in, and they tell me that it's not good, and it has something to do with the aliens, the knowledge. Mm. But they telling me that they're lying to the people, and they're keep what's in front is that people will suffer by their own words. You know how they say the words are powerful, the words is sharper than the sword. People are going to be tossing and turning in their sleep. They didn't like the movie, is what the aliens are telling me. Now we might find it entertaining, but they don't like the way they're being betrayed. They're telling me just like you watch TV and how they talk about the blacks and the browns is how they're talking about us. Why do you think they're controlling the animals? Why do you think they're filming Discovery Channel on how they live? And they're filming you as you live as human beings. Now they're working on us because they're telling me the truth is coming closer than what you know. Right now, what they're trying to do is they're trying to maintain. Hmm. But they're what I'm hearing that the aliens are telling me is that they're basically patiently planning. They're working when it comes to the seasons, and they're going to maintain doing this, but they won't stop it until we get it. What's around them is I get doubt. I get that they're in their emotions. I'm getting water, a lot of feelings of water, like I said earlier. But I'm getting that there's something about doubt. Like they doubt we'll change. They don't believe we will change. I get that they're hoping we'll change. But I feel like they kind of don't. There's not that much hope for humanity. Their hopes is for people to study them well. They're saying, look at the money. Look at the money. Follow the money and you'll know where everything goes, is what they're telling me. Follow the money. If you follow the money to the roots, you'll know who's who's in control. Mm, I've never heard that before. And last but not least, I get that they will arrive in 3 months. What's it, July? July, June. I mean, July, August, September. Around September, or I'm gonna say September or October, in 3 months' time, they will arrive. And what's gonna happen is they saying that there's gonna be something unexpected that's coming in, and it has something to do with a contract that they're working with the government officials when it comes to this. They said it's a lot of weight on their shoulders, but people will get it. They said that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be tossing and turning in their sleep, but they're having doubt about. They hate to do it, but they will maintain this. Pull some more cards. I get in the past there was a new perspective when it comes to people's happiness, but they're being very defensive. I get it was challenging in the past when it comes to to the children, or when it comes from the past when they arrived. It was challenging when they came, is what they're telling me. It was challenging when they came in the past, when they arrived. I guess something about a man of authority is bringing confusion to the people. He could be a president. He's bringing a lot of confusion to the people, and he is a crook. I get when it comes to family, there's a birth of new emotions when it comes to giving back. I get something about bondage. Bondage, Three of Swords, but there's something about being stable or good news. I get it's brand new, but they're coming with abundance and they will be traveling here within 3 months' time. So I'm gonna stick to that, guys. I'm gonna stick to that. Definitely will stick to that. Before I put the cards away, Spirit, is there anything else that you want to tell me? They're telling me that they've always been here. They're telling me they're in the water. They live in the water. They said when there's a full moon at nighttime, they show up. They said don't go by the ocean at nighttime or you will be pulled in when there's a full moon. They're telling me that when it's they're in the woods too. I always knew for some reason I thought they were in the woods too. They're telling me that they're in the woods. They say when you're not watching, they're guiding the animals. So I'm getting something with crocodiles. They're saying like they're the reason why crocodiles are walking around your yards. They're using the crocodile to get a lot of the racist people in Florida. Hmm. I'm getting something about lizard people. Are you talking about reptilians? Spirit, I think you're talking about the reptilians. Speaking of reptilians, I got a story to tell y'all. True story. I remember when I was this happened, I think this happened like 5, 6 years ago. I was on the Via bus one time and I had a best friend with me at the time. We were, when you're on the bus, you sit in the back, right? You don't like to sit in the front, you like to sit in the back seat. We were sitting in the back and one of my friends was drunk, so we didn't want to drive. We would rather take the bus. So he sat right here, and I don't know if I looked too fast to my right, but I swear to God on the Holy Bible, this man on my right side. I looked at him too quick. I didn't try to look at him like that, but I looked at him too quick and he made me jump out of my skin. I kid you not, he was a reptilian. He had the scales. He was a white man, Caucasian. He had blues color, like blue scales that was this color. And I looked at him. I was like, "Whoa!" Like I jumped like, and he looked at me and he had, you know how reptiles have that slit in their eye, that line. He looked at me and I never forget. I remember his voice. He was like, "Are you scared?" And I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, no, 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 I didn't know you were sitting there. I was talking to my friend and I turned around and I was like, but where are you from? He said, Corpus Christi. Oh, you from Corpus? Do you know where the Gentleman's Club is? That's how his voice sounded. I'm not exaggerating, guys. That's exactly how his voice was. And I said, the Gentleman's Club, yeah, it's right there. Like it's like a couple of blocks down. And he goes, "Can I show you something?" And I said, "Yeah, go ahead." And I know some of y'all looking at me like I'm crazy, but I put this on everything I love. I know what I'm talking about. So he showed me his phone. And this is the strangest part. When he showed me his phone, he showed me a picture of a girl sitting in his lap, but he was blurred. You couldn't see it. His face was out of focus. I said, "Can you show me more pictures?" He flipped them. His face was out of focus. So he gets off the bus, right? And he sits at a bench. And I tell my friend, I said, "Whoa, Nathan, Nathan, wake up, Nathan." So Nathan gets up. He's like, "What, what?" I said, "Nathan, go over there. I want you to walk out the bus and I want you to look at that man sitting out there and I want you to tell me what you see." "Oh man, what is that?" I said, "Just do it. Just go. Just look at him. Just cause I need to know if I'm crazy." So he gets off, right? He gets off the bus. I watch him get off. He goes straight to that man. He looks at him and he goes, and then he walks right back. He walks back on the bus. I said, what you see?" He's like, "A reptilian." I was like, "I told you. I freaking told you." I've seen that man twice in my life. Ever since then, I've never seen him again. I don't understand why nobody around saw this man. Why did I see this man, but everybody else didn't see this man? So I know lizard people are real and they work for our government. Oh, yes, maybe those stories you heard about Biden could be true. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to talk about this no more. But yeah, that was that reading, guys. So whew, I don't like to say. Sometimes I'll be scared myself. But it's true story. True story. I swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. We are not alone, guys. We are not alone in this planet. There are other beings. The only thing is the government don't want to tell you about it. There's a war. There's a war in Russia right now with Ukraine. You notice they're not showing no footage. You want to know why they don't show any footage about the war in Ukraine? You've been hearing, we've been getting a lot of Galactic Federation visiting us, right? We've been getting a lot of UFO sightings, right? That's because there's UFOs fighting in that Ukraine war right as we speak. That's why you haven't heard nothing about them. That's why you haven't heard any, seen any footage, because it's a war, good versus evil. They're protecting us. It's gonna be like Star Wars. I'm telling y'all. It's good right now. What I saw on the news recently, China is trying to take over Taiwan. Russia is partnering up with China. We're gonna go into a Cold War. Watch. We are gonna go into a Cold War, people. But we're gonna get help from the aliens. The government don't want you to know about these things. You know what? You can't keep secrets for a long time because you know why? It's gonna expose who these people really are. That's why they don't want to say nothing. I should not even set this, guys. I hope my video don't get banned or nothing like that. But it's all for entertainment purposes only, allegedly, allegedly. But yeah, that's the reason why. I honestly think the reason why I believe Jordan Peele's movie Nope should have more money than what it has. The reason why, because I think Hollywood is fucking with his money. Look it up, guys. I'm not making this up. Look it up. They're messing with his money. I promise you, because once you start a spark in somebody's brain, they're gonna be thinking. You're gonna have excuse me. You're gonna have people thinking. They don't want you to think. They want y'all to stay asleep. Oh yeah, because an intelligent mind could never be enslaved, and that's what they want y'all to know. Anyways, guys, I'm over this. That was a good video. By the way, click on the link below because, like I said, there's something about that clip. And go see the movie Nope, and tell me what you think. Now that clip was around the time when George Floyd passed away. The clip that's down below, right? It was like a month later. Some people are saying that they're the ancestors. And that's why they were howling and screaming because they were getting ready, or they already knew because they were mimicking us. Yep. That's why I don't like going to the water. That's why I do not like going to big bodies of water. You know, I've always had a fear of the ocean for some reason. Because when you think about it, there's more water than there is land, right? Everything needs water to survive. We animals, the insects, we all need water. Water is life. It's a big factor to the world. So without that, we don't live, right? So how the hell are we going into space, but we haven't been to the bottom of the ocean? Now, another thing that got me about this film too, and where's my books? I have another book. Well, give me 1 second, cool. I'm giving y'all the tea today. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, if you guys don't know, there's something strange that is going on in this world. There's like a wave, right? And I'm starting to pay attention to a lot of these movies, a lot of the music, entertainment that's going on, and it has something to do with horses, right? You notice that? Like in this Jordan Peele movie, Nope, there was horses in the movie, right? Remember I told y'all to go check out this book, Behold a Pale Horse? Remember I told y'all that? Well, in this book, it talks about the four horses, right? The apocalypse, because it represents death. Now, isn't it strange that Beyonce has an album called Renaissance? And on the album cover, she's riding a horse. And then in the background, go check it out. It's the vinyl copy. In the background, there's images of four horses. Now I'm gonna read y'all a little bit of this. I might do a video. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Should I do a video on Behold the Pale Horse? Should I read it to y'all? I think I want to do that. But I'm gonna just read a little chapter in here so you know what this book is about. And now this is in the Holy Bible, right? Book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the world, the earth, to kill with sword and with hunger and with the beast of the earth. Go get the book. It might not be on sale. They might hide it because it has a lot of truth information in it. But that book tells some deep stuff. Um, I'm gonna end this video, but check it out, guys. Please like, share. That's how tired I am. Please like, share, and subscribe, people. I will see you soon with another video. Go check out the movie Nope. It's an awesome movie. It's worth it. Take your family and friends. It's scary, so prepare yourself. I love you all. Peace, love. Later.